This video should help you work on the practice sheet for additive inverses or opposite numbers. And you see number lines, which you supposedly know, so I've been told. On these number lines, we are going to be marking, it's the scientific scary name for that is additive inverses. In layman terms, opposite numbers. So for example, if I have -2, then the additive inverse, which means the number that adding to my -2 would give me 0. The opposite number of -2 would be 2. So I can say -2 and 2. I can choose 6, and then the additive inverse or opposite of 6 will be -6. I can do -10, and the additive inverse or opposite of -10 will be 10. So -6, 6, -10, 10. It doesn't really matter how you write them, but usually we write a smaller number on the left, and the negative numbers are considered smaller than the positives. The same thing will happen if you have fractions. So -2/7, the additive inverse of this is 2/7. So -2/7 and 2/7, and so on and so forth. Draw a number line to illustrate each example. So what this does, it helps you add and subtract numbers on the number line. So here is my number line, boom, boom, and let's say I have 4 over here. So there's my 4, and I go 6 times to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will bring me to 10. So here are my 6 steps. I'm going 6 times to the right. So 4 to the right by 6 equals 10. If I have -6 plus 4, again, my number line, boom, boom. So let's say my -6 is over here, and then I have 4 steps to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Think what this will be. This is -5, -4, -3, -2. So you went -6, you added 4 to it, and you ended up with -2. If you have minus, that means you are going to the left. So if I have 8 right here, I will have to go 10 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will bring me to 0. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps, and I need to make 2 extras, and I ran out of line. Oh boy. But that's going to be -1 and -2. 8 minus 10. So I went 10 times to the left equals -2. When you have 2 negative numbers, it's the same as -3 plus 5. Let's illustrate it though, so we are sure that we're doing the right thing. So here's my number line. I am at -3, and I have to make 5 steps to the left. -4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to the left. That is -8. And you can think about it as -3 plus 5 is 8, and you just put minus in front of it, and that will be -8. Adding numbers with the same sign. This is something that you already know how to do. The same thing here. Remember, the easier way would be if you add 2 plus 3, that's 5, and then you do 3/7 plus 5 14th, 14 being your common denominator. 6 plus 5, I multiplied 3 times 2. That's 11 14th. That's a proper fraction, so I don't have to do anything. And remember, 2 plus 3 was 5 already, so my answer is going to be 5 wholes and 11 14ths. If you have 2 negative numbers, remember the trick. I can put a minus, and then I can work with my 3 and 5, that is 8. 5 12ths and 7 8ths. My common denominator would be 24. So I have to multiply this by 2 and this by 3. That would give me 31, because 10 plus 21 is 31. over 24. And this is improper fraction, so I have to turn this into 1 whole and 7/24. Then 1 plus 8 is going to be 9 and 7/4. But remember, there's a negative in front of this whole thing, so my answer is going to be negative 9 and 7/4. Now, negative 2.6 and negative 3.8, again, they're both negative, so I can do the trick. I can put minus in front and then deal with what's inside the parentheses. 2.6 plus 3.8, 2 plus 3 is 5. 0.6 and 0.8 is 1.4, so together this will give me, in parentheses, 6.4 with a minus, so negative 6.4 is your answer. There's my point right there. Now, when you're finding the distance between two numbers on the number line, let's draw the number line. 5 and 8, that's easy because they are both positive. So if I do 5 and that is 8, then what do you know? The distance here is 3. If you have negative 3 and negative 8, again, our number line, it's basically the same. You have negative 8 to the left of negative 3, and you would make 5 steps this way. So this distance here is going to be 5. I'm not saying negative 5. That's just the distance. Distance is always positive. Now, a different song would be for negative 9 and 3, because they are on the opposite side of the 0. Here's 0. Negative 9 is somewhere here, and 3 is about 1/3 of that, so around here. I will make 9 steps just to get to 0, then extra 3 steps to get to 3, so the distance between 3 and negative 9 is actually 12. 9 plus 3 equals 12. And you can do the rest. The thing here, they're asking you what is the distance between the above and below. So when the diver jumps, he is right here at the point, and then when he goes all the way so his feet touch the bottom of the pool, that is the distance between them. So they're asking you to find the distance between 19 over 2 and negative 15 over 2. They're nice to you. They're giving you common denominator. So that's it.